No, I ate like an entire rotisserie chicken all by myself. Hey, it's original content trivia. I'm Jimmy. We're going to do 4 rounds of trivia in 15 minutes right now. You'll have 10 questions per each round. You're going to have 10 seconds to answer each question. You get 10 points for every correct answer, so keep score. It's more fun that way. Seriously. And then you get 100 points or less depending on your answer for the final boss question at the end of the game. It's a lot of fun. I want you to go ahead and either listen to me read the questions or mute me, whatever you want to do. It works just as fine either way, all right? Here is what we're going to do for round 1. We're going to do general knowledge. It's going to be Maine, birds, inventions, apples, and more. Again, don't forget to keep score. Let's have some fun. Here's question number 1. In the Harry Potter series of books, what is the last name of Hermione? Three seconds. It's Hermione Granger. Moving on to number 2. What type of fruit has a variety called Spartan? Three seconds. Did you write apples? Apples is the correct. Spartan apples. Here we go, number 3. Alexander Bain of England, 1843, attached 2 pens to pendulums connected to a telegraph wire, creating the first what? Believe it or not, 1843, that was the first fax machine. All right, here's number 4, multiple choice. Broadtail, giant, and bee are all names for what species of bird? Eagle, dove, hummingbird, or finch? The correct answer for this one is hummingbird. Giant hummingbird, huh? I want to see that. Number 5, in 1870, who founded the Standard Oil Company in Ohio? J.D. Rockefeller, Henry H. Rogers, Charles Pratt, or J. Paul Getty? That was J.D. Rockefeller. Let's move on to question number 6. Which sprinter holds the world record for the fastest 100 and 200 meter race? That accomplishment belongs to Usain Bolt. There he is, all happy and smiling because he's a winner. All right, number 7. Siderodromophobia is the fear of what kind of transportation? Trains, planes, automobiles, motorcycles. It is the fear of trains. Trains, they could come get you. Look out. Number 8. The German word Zimt stands for which spice? It's not sporty spice or baby spice. It's actually cinnamon. Here's number 9. The capital of Maine is what city? I did a report on this state when I was in grade school. Which means I still remember that it's Augusta, Maine. Here's number 10. In the US, which Thursday does Thanksgiving always fall on? 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th in November? It's going to be every year the 4th Thursday of November. All right, time for round 2, famous Jans. What you'll see is a picture. Their first name starts with the letters J-A-N in order. Their name doesn't have to be Jan. It could be bigger, but the first 3 letters are J-A-N. Here's number 1. Singer and performer, Janis Joplin. Number 2, first name starts with the letters J-A-N. That there is January Jones. All right, number 3 is a throwback, a little tougher musician. Who is this? It's not Jan, but it is Jan Hammer. All right, here's number 4. First name starts with Jan. The gracefully aging Jane Fonda. Number 5, name this singer, performer. That is Janet Jackson. All right, a little clue in the picture for number 6. Who is this famous face? That is Jane Goodall. Jane Goodall. Number 7. Who is this famous face? First letters Jan. The first name here is Janet. Janet Reno. All right, for number 8, we have a logo. The first word in this logo? It's children's clothing maker Janie and Jack. All right, we're looking for a fictional character's name, so it'll fit the theme of Jan in the first name. I believe that's Eve Plum, who performs as Jan Brady in the Brady Bunch. All right, last one, number 10. Mythical person, mythical representation. The correct answer is Janus, the god of duality. All right, time for number 3, December history. These are historical and pop culture events that have happened around the world that happened in the month of December. So that's your only clue. Read these questions and give me your best answer. December 7th attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese marked the U.S. entry into which world war? That attack launched us into World War II. For number 2, in 1887, which famous character appeared for the first time in print on December 1st in the book A Study in Scarlet? That was the very first appearance of the sleuth, Sherlock Holmes. Number 3, which musical artist who performs songs such as Circus, Radar, and Ooh La La was born on December 2nd, 1981? That would be Britney Spears. Moving on to number 4, December 28th, 1869, William F. Semple patented what confection? Cream-filled chocolates, taffy, chewing gum, or butterscotch? I want a cream-filled chocolate, but that's not the answer. It's chewing gum. Chewing gum for number 4. Number 5, which painter cut off his left ear on December 23rd, 1888? The answer is, what? It is Vincent van Gogh. Here's number 6. The EU announced their new currency would be the euro on December 15th of which year? 92, 93, 94, or 95? The correct answer is 1995. All right, for number 7, in what North Carolina city did the Wright brothers make their first flight December 17th, 1903? Name the city. Kitty Hawk is the correct answer. All right, number 8, December 14th, 1799, which U.S. president died in Mount Vernon, Virginia? It was the father of our nation, George Washington. Number 9, which actress starred in Batman Begins and Dawson's Creek and was born on December 18th, 1978? Three seconds. 10 points for Katie Holmes. All right, last question this round. Here's question 10. December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks refused to give up her bus seat in which U.S. state? Three seconds. It happened in the city of Montgomery in the state of Alabama. That wraps up round 3. Round 4 is general knowledge, 9 regular questions, 1 bonus question, all general knowledge. Here's question number 1. Tommy is a 1975 musical film performed by which rock band? That band is named The Who. For number 2, off-stringers are people who use what animal to hunt? Dogs, falcons, cats, or pigeons? Three seconds. They hunt with falcons. Crazy. All right, number 3. Thermophobia is the fear of what? Thermophobia. The correct answer is heat or hotness. Don't be too hot, you guys. Number 4 is 20 points. What are the 2 largest countries based on area? You don't have to get both right to get points. 10 points for each correct answer. 5 seconds. The 2 countries are Russia and Canada. Antarctica is not a country. All right, number 5. A river horse is another name for which animal? That would be the hippopotamus. That's all I want for Christmas. Number 6. Which actor, star of 2.5 Men, was born Carlos Irwin Estevez? Three seconds. That is Mr. Tiger Blood, Charlie Sheen. Number 7, according to the well-known phrase, what color is silence? They say silence is golden. Number 8, which actor plays Professor Sheldon Oberon in the recent iteration of the Jumanji movies? That character is played by Jack Black. All right, number 9, in American football, the letters MLB stands for which position? MLB always reminds me of Major League Baseball, but the answer here is middle linebacker. All right, time for the final boss question, you guys. Up to 8 potential answers. You're gonna try to guess the top single answer. Any answer on the board that if you see it up there, score those points on the left. You'll have about 25 seconds to make your best guess. Today, we're gonna be talking about zoos. Zoos is your category. Which US state is home to the most zoos? Ten seconds to lock in that final answer. All right, you guys, here are your states with the most zoos. You'll get 30 points if you put Ohio, 40 points for Illinois. You're gonna get 50 points for Michigan, 60 points for New York, 70 points for Wisconsin, 80 points for California, 90 points for Texas, and the number 1 state with the most zoos is Florida with 31. Give yourself 100 points. That wraps up this game. I hope you had fun. I certainly had fun. I'm gonna go finish that chicken that I talked about earlier. Have a good one, guys. Bye.